Welcome everybody. This is a video overview of the swing trading indicator for MT4 and the three little pigs, which means you can perform your three little pigs analysis in less than a minute. The three little pigs trading strategy comes in the form of a free ebook. It's a former winner of the Baby Pips free Forex trading system of the month. And it's available over here on the Forex Useful website, just here, free ebooks, Three Little Pigs, and you can just click here to sign up and get the strategy for free. A multiple time frame strategy. It relies on trading in the direction of the weekly, daily, and the 4-hour trend, according to price in relation to a specific moving average on each time frame. The swing trading indicator for MT4 and the three little pigs, available here, MT4 indicators and swing trading indicator for MT4 and the three little pigs. Makes the analysis of the strategy even easier. And I'm just going to show you now by walking through the settings on my chart. So over to my chart. It's the weekend, the markets are closed, but this is Euro JPY. And installing the indicator, it's the same as any other custom indicator. Just open the data folder here and just waiting for the file location to open. And you will get something that opens like this. So basically go into MT4. And in this folder here, indicators, if you double click here, then just put the indicator file in there. And if you have the template, which you can request from me, the template goes into this folder here. And then basically, once you've put the files in the right place, just close it down. You have to shut down and restart your MT4 session. I won't do that now because I've already done it. Just shut down, restart, and you will see the indicator. Then to modify the settings on the indicator, just bring up the indicators list like you would for any other indicator and double click, and then you'll get the options. So here we've got the confirmed trends only. Previously the indicator used to show all trends. So when we had a touch and a close below, we would get the down arrow. And when we had a touch and a close above, we used to get a green arrow. So I'll just quickly show you that. So we just change this to false. And you'll see that any touch and close below, we got the red arrow. Any touch and close above the moving average, we got a green arrow. So obviously we were getting a green arrow here in this instance. And as we can see, the weekly trend was down. So in actual fact, this wasn't a confirmed trend. And again here, we were getting the green arrow again when the weekly trend was still down. So this option now means that if you set it to true, which is the default value, you shouldn't have to change any of these values, by the way. Most people just stick with the defaults as they come. So this is just a case of explaining what they're all about. So confirmed trends only is true as a default. So now we can see that we'll only get the confirmation now. So this was a touch and close below, and we get the red arrow because all the trends were in sync. And here we've got the touch and close below where we would have got a signal before, but the daily trend wasn't down at this stage. So on the next arrow, even though we didn't get a touch, we've still got a confirmed trend now because all of the time frames have caught up. So this is where we get the signal now. So much clearer, and the preferred option for many now is just to show these confirmed trends only. The next setting is just basically, most of these are self-explanatory now. So display arrows, true or false. Basically, if you want to see the arrows on your chart or not, see no reason why you would want to turn this off. Up arrow green, down arrow red, default colors. You may want to change this if you've got a black background on your chart. I don't like black backgrounds myself because if and when and it's quite typical, I print the screen, basically the black ink just, it just eats up my black ink. So I just prefer the white background. So green and red work perfect for me. The arrow size, the size of the arrow, obviously, you can increase or decrease this. The size works fine for me and for most others. And the up arrow and down arrow offset in pips, they're just a little bit different to allow for spread. And basically, these defaults work just fine. Candles to check, it's just if you're looking back on historically, just to see the entries. 300 was defined by the developers just being the optimum look back in terms of performance. So if you do increase this and you want to look back further, just expect a slight decrease in performance. If you find that, you shouldn't find this, but if you do find that it's not performing quickly enough on your chart, I don't see why you should, but if you reduce this to 100, it may help you. Okay, pop-up alerts. Obviously, the markets are shut because I'm doing this at the weekend, but this basically means you get the standard pop-up alert. These three options, they all work off this setting here. So confirm trends only. If this is true, you will just get the alerts for those where all the trends are lined up. If you set this to false, then even for the signals where it's against the current trend, you will get these three alert options down here. So enable pop-ups alerts. This is the standard MT4 visual and audible pop-up alert that you're probably all familiar with. By default, it's set to true. When my screen's on, basically, I want to know about these. Enable email alerts and enable mobile notifications. This is set to false on both occasions as the default. Basically, I don't want them, I don't need them, but many people have asked for this, so we've built it in. Enable email alerts. If you set this to true, then there's some additional effort that you have to go through. It's documented in the members area, so when you've bought the indicator, you have access to the members area, and that step is explained in an article. It's pretty simple stuff. So if you do get a signal as well as the pop-up, you will also get an email alert for each signal, depending, as I said, on the confirm trends only setting here. And last but not least, the enable mobile notifications, same as email alerts. You have a little bit more, another article to follow to set up the mobile alerts. It's a one-off process, the same as email. It's pretty straightforward. Even my dad can do it. So, and usually with most mobile companies, it's free now. So it basically involves something like sending an SMS to to your central repository or something or other at your mobile service, and basically they auto forward that to your mobile number. Not something I use, but it does work. Many people are using it. So there's some difficulties with some networks, but generally speaking, it seems to be working with most networks. And as I say, it comes really at no additional cost to you for the sending. So that's about it really with the new indicator. There's a few other settings here which you can change, pretty standard stuff, but really you don't need to change anything. Even these inputs here, you should be fine with just the defaults. So the swing trading indicator for MT4 and the three little pigs, it's available over here on the Forex Useful website. And at present, if you decide to buy the indicator, you'll get your money back if within 2 months you take the three little pigs and it's one-on-one course. This is also available on the website, of course, under premium products here. And basically, I can end now and just say if you've got any comments, just leave them below, and I will get back to you as soon as possible. And on that note, I hope it was useful.